Tervetuloa kaikki. Olemme jatkamassa täällä piirtämisen perusteita Tiinan kanssa ja niin edespäin. Okay, Tina, welcome.
Yes.
What do we do today?
Today, we're going to start off with pencils. Yeah. Oh, do your warm-ups. You must do your warm-ups. Absolutely. So I've been warming up on and off for about 20 minutes now. This is probably the most important thing you'll do for your drawing, because we're getting the hand and the eye, the brain, the muscles all working together. Also, do your stretches. If you can do your stretches, the stretches all in here, which is good for your wrist, your forearm, your shoulder. And breathe, okay? In, out. Sit up straight.
Eli muistetaan myös hengittää. Istutaan suorassa ja lämmitellään käsi liikkeellä.
Okay, keep warming up. Today's lectures, it's going to be a lecture today on pencils.
Okei, eli käydään lyijykyniä läpi.
So, about pencils. I hope I'm on screen.
Yes, you are.
Pencils. We start right in the middle and we'll put H, B. B stands for black. I didn't make this up. This is the system. I don't know how long it's been like this. A long time. H is for hard. This is light. This is dark. Getting a lot of beeps and messages. Okay. So HB. When you see a pencil that just says B, it's a little bit darker. So we're going to put the plus sign here. Okay. And then here we're going to put a minus sign. So then we go H. Now there's a funny pencil. There's one I want you to understand. It says the letter F. This is weird. Okay, this is just very strange. It means firm. And it's a little bit harder. It's only here. It's forget about it. But if you see an F pencil, you're going to go, wait a minute. She was talking about these numbers. What's F? And F is an odd pencil that just is lighter, but a harder lead. Okay, so as we go lighter, we have 2H, 3H, all the way up to 9H. I don't use any of these. I did when I was doing technical drawing, but I don't use them. I'm over here. So we have B, 2B, 3B. So as you can see right here, it says 2B.
Yes.
Okay, and then, oh, let me see, where are my other, here's a 3B. Okay, what can I tell you about this? Because here's a 7B. What this means is this is going to be very, very dark. How does it get dark? Well, pencils, it goes all the way up to 9B, which is very dark. So a pencil is made of graphite, and clay, sometimes mixed with wax. Oh, and if you put a lot of graphite on the paper, you're going to see it gets a little shiny. See that shininess?
Yeah.
So if you're using, I don't even have an H in here. They're in a whole nother jar someplace else because I rarely use them. Where's a light pencil? Let's just pretend this is a light pencil. So if you're drawing with a light pencil and you make a lot of marks with it, it's very difficult for this pencil to be as effective. It will always be a little bit lighter because this has sealed against the paper. So I like to use maybe an H or an HB only for outlines. So this is how Tina draws, not anybody else. So I might use this for an outline. And then I will move right into like using a 2B. So I don't have a lot of wax on the paper.
Okei, eli just Tiina harvoin käyttää näitä, koska ne on niin vaaleita kyniä, nämä H-mallin kynät. Enkä mäkään niitä käytä itse. Mutta HBtä, esim. Mulla on tässä HB-kynä. Tää on sellainen hyvä peruskynä, millä voi tehdä justiinsa esimerkiksi pohjatyön linjat, hahmottelun ja sitten sen jälkeen mennä tummempaan väriin. Eli aina kun on mitä isompi B-luku, niin sen enemmän grafiittia siinä on ja sen vähemmän mä jäin miettimään clay kautta wax. Mitenkäs mä sen suomennan? Mitä näissä on näissä kynissä. Mutta siinä on näissä on vähemmän grafiittia näissä H-malleissa. Eli B-malleilla saa tummempaa sävyä. I was thinking how to say in Finnish the clay and wax. I don't know.
Well, I know it in Russian. But I don't know it in Finnish.
But I'll check it later.
Okay.
I have to figure it out.
It's like ceramics. We make and wax is, just like candle wax.
Vaha.
Okay, so wax and then clay for like pottery.
Yeah. Savi.
Okay.
Onko se savi?
To me it's fascinating. And of course, then we have wood and glue. So tell them to watch a video on YouTube about how pencils are made because it's fantastic. It's so interesting.
YouTubessa on video, miten tehdään lyijykyniä. Miten lyijykynät valmistetaan.
Then we have these. This is pure graphite. This has no wood. If you treat yourselves to these, they're marvelous. Okay, I hope I'm still on camera.
Eikä tuo on puhdas grafiittikynä. Mullakin taitaa niitä olla jossain.
The only problem is if you drop this, okay, if I drop this, nothing happens. If I drop this, it will break. Yeah.
Eli noita ei kannata tiputtaa, kun se hajoaa.
So, limitations. Like I said, these break easily. Let's get to a page. Pencils make dots. Pencils make lines. We can stack the lines and create shadows, shading. This is what we're going to do. We're going to practice today. Okay, we're going to learn how to manipulate that. With something like this, it's quite exciting because it's not charcoal. Charcoal is very, very messy. It's dusty. It gets everywhere. This is much, much easier to manipulate.
Eli toi on toi puhdas grafiittikynä.
It's exciting and you can work fast. I'm working very quickly. A lot of times we get bogged down and we're being so precious with our movements. Sometimes it's really important to just put the pencil on its side and feel, just move.
Ei tuolla on hyvä just leikkiä tuolla, että laittaa tuon kynän tolleen sivuttaan ja sit vaan fiilistelee sillä tunteeseen, että miten se menee. Niin kuin, ja voi nopeasti niin kuin sketchailla tuolla. Pitää hauskaa. I also bought many years ago this graphite powder.
Oh, with a brush. Isn't it marvelous?
Yeah, I've used few times, but I need to learn how to use it properly.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
with that, you need a brush, big paper, very big paper, I think, a big brush. I would do it outside.
Yeah, it can be messy.
It goes everywhere. And then for that, you need your kneaded eraser.
Yeah.
And then this is how to use your eraser as a tool, okay? A lot of people obliterate everything. They just and it's like, no. This is your friend. Your eraser is your friend. Again, just for teaching purposes, my highlight is coming in and my light is coming in this way.
Eli nämä on just hyviä nämä muotoiltavat kumit tossa, että painellaan vaan tuohon paperille ja otetaan grafiittia pois paperista. Ei sotketa tai pyyhitä koko piirustusta pois, vaan sieltä täältä painellaan grafiittia, mistä halutaan pois sitä.
So I'm using the side of my pencil, but this covers more area.
Ja toi on kanssa ihan hyvä opetella toi lyijykynällä, että työskentelee sivuuttain, ettei aina tälleen pystyviivalla, vaan tuolla lappeella, koska sulla on paljon enemmän käyttövaraa tuossa.
Now, of course, we can create lines with this.
Huomenta, Nestori.
Okay, so have some fun with that. Okay, so that's about it on pencils. Now let's talk about erasers. I don't even have like what they in America they call a pink pearl eraser, which has a lot of abrasive material in it. So I don't like it. This is like an engineer's or an architect's eraser. That's what we used to call them anyway. Then Factus is a very good brand, but this is my favorite one, Sumo Grip. I don't even know if they're available in Europe. I have no idea. It's got it in different languages. Let's see where it's made in Japan. Okay, maybe you can get it here. This is a Japanese eraser. This is my favorite. There's no abrasion, and it's so well designed. It only takes a stroke to really get rid of the graphite. Bam. It's just marvelous.
Eli tuo japanilainen kumi on kuulemma hyvä, laadukas. En tiedä, saako Suomesta.
Easy to use, this marvelous eraser. Okay. So now, oh, I got to number these so I don't have to go back. Okay. Can you believe today's already the 19th?
Yeah. January goes fast.
It's evaporating. Everybody, take time to do this, and let me just show you what we've done since we first started a week ago. Okay, we've all done this many drawings. I mean, that's a lot of work.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Nice stack.
It's a nice stack. Keep them in order. Why? Yeah. Why bother? It's important because you will see your own progress.
Eli kun pitää järjestyksessä, niin näkee se oman kehityksen.
And it's important for you to see your individual progress, your line confidence. So, along with shading, we're gonna talk about shading and shadows, little by little. This is actually going to take. We'll do it today and into Wednesday, maybe even Thursday. I won't be with you on Tuesday, and neither will Alpo, I don't think. Okay, so exercise. I would say you can use a 2B or a 3B pencil. Now, every pencil company, even though they use this scale, even though they use this, you have to test it out. You have to test out to see how it feels in your hand. This Derwent, it has a harder feel to it. And it's actually putting down less graphite than this 2B. This should be darker. This one should be darker. But it's not. This is darker. So
Okay.
it's like when you go and buy a pair of jeans or you buy a shirt. In one brand, a medium fits you perfectly. In the next brand, the medium's too small. In the next brand, the medium's too big. Same thing, okay? So you will find what feels good in your hand and you go, oh, this one feels good.
Okei, eli ne kynät kannattaa testata, vaikka niissä lukeekin.
Nice set. There you go. Beautiful example. And look at what Al's using. Look at the shortest pencil.
Yeah. 5B.
5B. It's your favorite pencil.
It's missing the 8B because I've used it.
So I don't buy sets like that because, I mean, I used to when I was much, much, much younger. I would be gifted a set, and then I realized that I had all the H's and no B's.
Yeah.
So I just
when I started pencil work years ago, I bought these, and then I realized, okay, I can't buy the whole set because I need 8B and maybe 5B, so I need to buy them separately.
Exactly. So my can of pencils here, my little collection. I know, what's the fork for? It was a rubbing tool. Now, I love to use mechanical pencils, especially when I travel. You can buy the leads, but you I would say stop at 3B.
Oh, okay.
Anything other than that is going to be soft. It's going to snap and snap and snap.
Yeah.
But I think this is a 3B, and it acts like a 4 or a 5B. I'm happy with it. And that's a mechanical. Excellent when you're traveling, yes? And then the little built-in eraser. So this is a really important exercise. Oh, this is a black wing. It was a gift. And they're beautiful. They're really beautiful. My friend didn't tell me how much it cost, and one of my followers on my stream said, "Oh, black wings, they're so expensive." And I said nothing. I don't know. Okay,
so I'll have a 2B for this.
Good.
Eli mä käytän 2B:tä. Voi ottaa 2 tai 3B, jos on näitä kyniä. Niin tässä on enemmän grafiittia ja tää on tummempaa kuin perus HB.
Okay. For this exercise, yes, you may tilt the page if you need to. You can keep it this way, but you're going to have to move your body more. So this is just practice. This is what I want you to do. I want you to go as dark as you can. Then, remember, lock this up. And you're moving this way from your shoulder.
Okei, eli lukitaan käsi ja mahdollisimman tummaa aluksi ja siitä vaalennetaan. Ja tuosta suoraan vaan sitten.
Okay. Let me go darker just so you can see. What is this? Oh, that's a 90. That'd be hard to go light with. I want you to be able to see it on camera.
I'm laughing because I had moment of I wanted to press more. I don't know why.
Well, this is the exercise. This is press hard and wide Now, this is really funny because this is what people will do. My beginning students do this. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Go dark and then keep it wide and go light.
No, eli se pitäisi niin kuin mullakin tässä. Nyt tänne tuli tämmöinen tumma osuus. Sitten se lähti tasapaksuksi. Eli kokeillaan, että sen saisi tasaisesti menee ton värin tummasta vaaleeseen. Eikä tulisi näitä tällaisia hätäviivoja tonne.
Then here, you're going to go light. And then you're going to go dark. And go light. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, relax. Now you notice I went back just to make it darker. Then try to keep the gradient, keep it wide, keep the gradient wide. So you want to go from here to here. Then dark.
Okei, eli sitten taas tummaan.
I'm watching Alpo right now. Light, wide, wide, keep it wide. Light, now go darker. Uh-huh. Okay, let me explain the point of this.
It's hard to keep steady.
Yes. So, honestly, if you need to, this is a messy, you probably want to have one. Let me give you an example. You might want to have one undersheet because if you use both sides of the paper, it will just get everywhere. So I drew on this, yes? Put this sheet down so it doesn't ruin the rest of your paper.
Niin, eli tässä kannattaa muistaa, kun tekee lyijykynällä, että jos tämän paperin kääntää, niin se printtaa tämän grafiitin pöytään tai alla olevaan paperiin, että se kannattaa muistaa.
So you can use your ruler, make various widths, and then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you start light and then go dark. But try to go outside of the lines, at least outside of the lines.
Eli tuo on hyvä saada mahdollisimman tasaisesti.
Okay, go ahead and practice. I'm sorry, I have to answer this.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you can translate all you want. Okay. And I'm back. Good. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. That's looking good. Some of my students are in Ukraine and they don't have electricity at different times, so they have to let me know. I am so grateful I have electricity and water.
Yeah.
Sharpen your pencil. What I want you to...
Yeah, I was just
saying nice.
Sharp pens.
Sure. Okay. Okay. So now this is kind of wide. This is really wide. Can you move your arm smoothly? There are a lot of different ways to shade. The point is we need to be able to go very dark and go very light. Control the pencil. You must, it's like riding a horse or driving a car or riding a bicycle. You have to be in control.
Elikkä sun pitää olla kynän kontrollissa, kun me tehdään näitä vaaleammasta tummaan näitä varjostuksia.
Why make the lines? Why force you to be wide? Because it's very easy to clean this up. But it's very difficult to match the stroke if it's too narrow. So it's better to be wider and erase than to work too narrow and not be able to match the shading.
Eli se on helpompi, kun meillä on viivat, niin me kumittaa tuolta noin kuin, että se jää vajaaksi ja sitten matchata siihen.
Eventually you will get great satisfaction being able to do a beautiful gradient. This is called a gradient.
Eli siitä saa hyvää tyydytystä, kun onnistuu tekemään semmoisen hyvän tasaisen gradientin, mikä se nyt on, sävytys.
Okay, so your exercise is to go, okay, you've done dark. Now, now that you're really dark here, Alpo, work towards getting light. Work on, obviously it's pressure control.
Yeah.
Pressure control as well as width.
Eli paineen sietokykyä. It's like in life. Pressure control.
Oh, very difficult. Yes. Well, they always say art is a metaphor for life. Yes.
Yeah. I've noticed many times that it's the same with different form that I just use in life.
Mm-hmm.
Tuossa on aika hyvä nyt. Mä oon aika tyytyväinen tähän.
This is also an excellent way to test your pencils out. Okay. Later in the future, when we work with watercolor, we're going to do the same thing, but with paint. And look how beautiful that gradient is with the eraser. Now, using your eraser, you want to find a straight edge. Sometimes you have to cut it. Like these were cut off of this. If I need to do small, I want to do small areas of erasing, I will cut myself a tiny piece. But for this big long thing, line it up, push down, lean back, lock everything up just like with your pencils, and lean back. Okay, I'm not going to try to erase this. No. Turn your page. Don't make life more difficult.
Paperin kääntäminen sallittua. It looks like a self-made rug.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
I think they're just gorgeous. I like the freedom. I think it's great fun. So now we can actually work. This is a slow exercise with this now. This was fast. This is a little slower.
Näin minulla syntyi pitkä iso räsymatto. Okay, so you're crisscrossing, like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This ends up being a weaving pattern. Line is very powerful. Okay. Now I'm going to zoom in. I hope I'm still on camera. Now with this tiny pattern, we can just come in. So I'm touching, lifting, touching, lifting. Touch, lift, touch, lift, touch, lift. Okay.
Okay. Ja sitten tuohon reunoihin kevyt vahvistus tuon.
Now I am using this is like a 4B. It's a very soft pencil, yes. Remember, everything we're doing with our pencil is pure illusion. It's simply graphite on paper, but we can make it do things. We can move the eye. We can trick the eye.
Eli kaikki on illuusio, grafittia paperilla. me teemme.
Now I can enjoy the texture of pencil here, and it really looks woven. Then, if I wish, I can soften it. This isn't necessary. I'm just taking another step with the technique. You don't have to make everything soft. You can just use a little bit of softness. Again, this is a little bit of control. We're just learning how to control our pencil. But this is directly related to this controlling of pressure and of width.
Eli tämä on suoraan toi sama äskeinen, koska me kontrolloidaan viivan pituutta ja paljonko me painetaan.
Wonderful. Alpo, do you think this is interesting for people?
I hope so. It's interesting for me.
Okay, good.
I like these patterns because this reminds me of the Celtic knots.
Okay, let's do some Celtic knots then. We can do them now.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Ui.
So now you have to tell everybody. You must practice. Practice, people, practice. Okay.
Harjoittelu tekee mestarin.
Every lesson that we learn, it's like learning a new language. You will improve if you practice.
Jep. Se on vähän kuin kielen opettelemista, että harjoittelemalla kehittyy.
Okay, let's do some Celtic knots. These are great fun.
Oh, it's Celtic. I always say Celtic.
No, this is really funny because you're going to hear the American basketball team, the Celtics. They say this.
Ah, yes.
But it goes back and forth. I don't know why they don't just use a K for Celtic, but the Celts, they're not the Celts, they're the Celts, the people, the ancient people.
Yeah.
Okay, so Celtic knots. We're going to do this is my favorite one because it's so basic, and from there we can go crazy. So we can just start off with our four dots for our square. I can't even make a square this morning. My dots didn't line up properly. Okay. No, you're going to have to translate as we go along because it's very silly. I designed this for my 7-year-old students to do.
Eli Tiina suunnitteli tämän 7-vuotiaille oppilaille.
Okay, so we're going to make a dancing headless man.
Okei, eli tehdään tanssiva päätön ihminen.
Okay, we're going to double this length. We're going to double this length. Now, if you need to, measure. If you're not sure, measure.
Eli voi mitata. Mulla ei ole ihan 4, mutta tuskin se nyt haittaa.
Okay. Now we're going to give him, divide this in half, we're going to give him elbows.
Eli kyynärpää.
And knees.
Kyynärpäät ja polvet.
So these are his arms and his legs, and now he's dancing.
Eli siinä on jalat ja kädet ja se tanssii.
I'm going to go up to here and stop. Parallel lines. So I went from his knee up to here. Then I'm going to parallel this. Now, if you need to mark it, go ahead and put a dot to help you understand where you're going.
Niin, että jos tarvii, niin tänne voi laittaa pisteen.
So obviously this lines up with this lines up here. Okay. Now remember, I was teaching 7-year-olds this, so we're going to hop across the street. So we're going to be a frog going brink, brink, brink. And then we're going to hop across the street and come over here.
Eli sammakkona hypitään täältä näin, mennään kadun yli ja mennään tänne puolelle.
So you can see everything lines up. Hop across the street.
Ja taas hypitään yli, tie yli.
Okay, now I call this the basic basket weave.
Eli tämä on peruskoripudonta.
Which looks oddly enough like this.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we're going to do the first shape, which is going to be closed. We're going to make 2 loops.
Eli 2 luuppia tehdään tuohon, että tulee suljettu systeemi.
Start up here and make a half circle. So it's a half circle, a rainbow. Remember, this was designed for 7-year-olds. Rainbow. We want to parallel. So we need this width here.
Eli sitten toinen tuohon noin.
So if you need to, go ahead and make a dotted line first. If you're nervous about just making a solid line. Make sure you can see where you're going. Then let's come down here, and I call this a smile line. Half circle, parallel. Put your guide dots in if you need to. Put your dotted line first.
Eli tuohon voi tehdä sen pisteillä tukipisteet, jos tuntuu siltä.
Okay, now we're going to make the letter D over here. You're going to make a backward letter, or you can even say a C over here. If you're right-handed, start here. If you're left-handed, start here.
I'm a rebel. I started here.
See, that looks too skinny to me, so I can just make my adjustments. Start lightly, and then there's not so much to erase.
Eli kun kevyesti tekee nuo viivat, niin jos tarvii muuttaa, niin ei ole niin paljon poistettavaa.
Ta-da! This is our first Celtic knot. Now, how do we make this look cool? Let's use this. Under, over.
Sitten varjostukset tunne.
So you don't have to get really fancy at first. Just put your marks in so you know where you're going to shade. So you can just put in a few lines at first.
Eli voi kevyesti vetää tuosta aluksi.
So over, under. Over, under. Now we can come in with our fine shading. If you need to, go ahead and turn your board. A lot of times I don't want people to turn the board because you need to see what is horizontal and vertical. But once this is in, you can go ahead and move things. Also keep your pencil sharp. And this is why I love mechanical pencils. They're always sharp. Touch, move, touch, move, touch, move. When you touch down, your lines will be much more precise. Some people just get lazy and they do that and then they'll clean up. It's different. It gives you a different line quality.
Yeah, it depends what kind of end result you want.
Mm-hmm. If we develop these good habits of being precise, when we do pen and ink, it's so much easier.
Okei, eli se on, kun opetellaan nämä tarkat tyylit lyijykynän kanssa, niin se hyödyttää myös ton musteen kanssa.
Then we can get a really smooth set of shadows and shading. And contrast, we're dealing with contrast again. Most of drawing is contrast, unless, of course, we're just doing line work.
Eli tehdään kontrastia. Ja suurin osa piirtämisestä on kontrastia, ellei me tehdä vaan viivatyötä.
Okay. So
No, mitä se tapahtui? Yep, we're on.
okay. Hello. So keep this, make your notes on it, any notes that you want about parallel widths and over and under, just make all your notes on this, okay? And then if you need to, very quickly you can make a set of instructions like 1 and then 2. Then 3. Because the point of this is not just demonstrating, but helping you remember how to do stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So this is how to create your basic basket weave. And then you can work on the same page, like Alpo's going to work on the same page. I like to do these nice and big so you can see what's going on. This is number 2. It's okay if you go over, you can clean up and erase whatever it is that you want to erase. So we're going to do our dancing headless man, double the length of the line. Knees and elbows. Parallel. Frog jump. I have managed to get 5-year-olds to do this, but that's after they've been drawing with me for about 10 hours. Then they can.
Ah, okay.
I haven't tried it with 4-year-olds. That's. I mean, if they're with you long enough, they can draw anything.
Yeah, yeah.
It's. I've seen them do amazing things, but you just have to go very slowly and go step by step, and they do miraculous things. Okay, so we've got our basic basket weave. Now, we made 2 loops. Now we're going to just make 1 loop. 1 loop. It's going to connect. It's going to connect this way. Very simply, we start off with the same basket weave. This is what's going on now. We're going to drop in circles. This is the easiest way for you to see what's going to happen. Okay, I did it very lightly, but I think you can see them, yeah?
Ja.
Okay.
Eli ympyrät tonne kulmiin sitten.
At first, people are terrified, and then all of a sudden they relax into it. If you want to, you can come in with your eraser and clean things up a little bit. Again, parallel, so you might want to put some marks. To remind you where you're going.
Eli tuohon voi laittaa ne ohjepisteet. Mä koitan tässä vaan katsoa tuota.
Now, if you wanted to, you could put a whole bunch of marks and then just pick out the one you like. But that takes a lot of erasing. Take your time, enjoy the movement. Just keep going parallel, parallel, parallel. These patterns are thousands of years old.
Niin on tuhansia vuosia vanhoja.
Okay, and here we go. Clean this up as much as you want. Make your lines as dark as you wish. I've done these in color, and it's just a lot of fun. You can start off with red and then go to yellow, orange. Wait, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and just keep going. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Eli kannattaa kokeilla myös väreissä näitä. Saa värikkäitä miksikä näitä nyt suomeksi sanoisi? Kelttisolmu.
Notice that when I'm doing my shading, I'm not flattening it out. That will give you a different effect. I want a smooth, almost metallic kind of sheen. So my lines are following the curve. Under, then over, keep the over quite light. Emphasize, get your contrast in.
Eli tuossa on hyvä kans muotoilla, tehdä muotoa niin samasuuntaisilla viivoilla.
Now, for me, drawing is very, very important because it is the skeleton, it's the structure that helps me do everything else. It's a step-by-step construct, and it helps me think so I can work on my ceramic sculptures, my pen and ink drawing, my watercolors. Watercolor, you cannot have a good-looking painting if you can't draw.
Eli tämä on perusta kaikille Tiinalla. Piirtäminen siis.
This can be applied to embroidery. I've done tiles, ceramic tiles, using these and then doing a relief where I'm scratching out some of the clay. Okay, we can do a lot of different things with this. Let's have some fun with this. Thinking over, under, over, under.
Okei. Ai niin, hei, mä tein YouTubesta jotakin, että sen pitäisi ainakin nyt tuo englanti jotenkin saada sinne tekstityksiin, minkä kautta teidän pitäisi saada sitten se tekstitys myös suomeksi. Kokeilkaapa sieltä tekstityksistä. Mä en tiedä, toimiiko se miten, mutta jotain mä sinne tein. you're going under and over.
Mm-hmm. So you can make this band very wide or very thin, and then decorative.
Eikö ei tuohon?
This is another reason why it's important to warm up. When you warm up, you're just so much more relaxed and your brain relaxes. And then you feel like playing more. Where's my little eraser? I'll use this one.
Eli tuon takia se lämmittely on tärkeää, että se mieli asettuu ja sen jälkeen pystyy vähän niin kuin leikkimään tämän kanssa. Hätä pois.
Oh, little demands that our machinery wants from us. I have to plug in. Here we go. Plug in this, plug in that. Unplug this, unplug that. There we go. Okay. Alpo, what's the temperature where you are?
I'm not sure. Maybe around -10.
I'm sorry.
So it's quite warm.
Yes, t-shirt weather.
Almost.
Okay, I just thought of something right here. If I want to, let's say I want to make this look more metallic right here. So I can darken this in. I can keep this edge. Oh, that just sounds so miserable to me. It sounds beautiful, actually. It really does sound beautiful. But
yeah,
then I can.
It was much colder earlier.
Wow. -4. I think the coldest I've ever been in is probably -20. I'm trying to remember. It was a long time ago, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, it can be.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I got to answer the door. I'm not going away. I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, you getting it? It's a package.
Probably.
Okay. So right here, that's an illusion that we've created. I can make things look like metal, and you can put different leaves. You can put flowers. Because it's quite fantastical, yes?
Yeah.
I can simply add some vines. I can even make these look metallic or just shiny. So we're playing around with shading. We're not playing around with shadows today. Shadows, really, we need about 2 hours on shadows. We'll cover shadows on Wednesday. This is just playing around with shading. Handling our pencil. Now, admittedly, I get lazy. Oh, gosh, look what arrived. Look at that. Ah! Better lighting. Made in China. Okay, forget the made in China part. This is what I'm excited about.
This
So,
clamp.
yeah, clamp lamp, and it's got this huge LED bar.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I hope it works. Our products travel more than we do.
Mine looks like a shield, but
Yes.
it's
Yes. Well, once you put this circle in it, it's like a shield boss. They call it a boss in English. And definitely, if you put another circle here and another circle here, you've got a shield.
Yeah.
So you can just go on and on and on, right? And then you can even put an initial in here. It's endless, just endless, the things you can do. Okay. So everybody can finish this up later. Let's do one more variation. More than one. We'll do more than one variation. So here we go. Let's see. I've got number the pages. Go ahead and number these pages, okay? Because what you'll see is how much your progress has occurred. So everybody goes, wow, I can't believe I used to draw like that. I'm going, yeah, you're doing amazing things. Let's see, I think this...
It can be like a time travel.
It is. It is, definitely. Absolutely. I look back on my stuff and sometimes I had an idea, a really good idea that I simply forgot about. And dink, it pops up again. Okay, so I think this is number 6. And this is number 7. So if you've been drawing, if anybody out there has been drawing along with us, you can see how much information you have, like the sheets that we've done since Monday. You've got, if you spend another 2 hours each, that's 12 hours of practice. That's excellent if you can do that. Again, see all the graphite? It's really dirty. This is my sheet that's going to preserve a lot of other papers, and you don't have as much mess everywhere. Okay, so where was I? Number 7. This is number 8. Let's start off with our basic basket weave. So now we don't need all those dots. We can even go over like this. We know where everything is. But still, I still have to put limitations so I don't get lost. Really, the way I showed you originally is the easiest. But I always want to show you a different way to the top of the hill. Top of the mountain doesn't only have one path.
Yeah.
Okay, this is, you know how we're always working with basic shapes, yes? This is known as, this actually has a name. It's called the St. Andrew's cross. So we used circles. You can use ellipses and you get longer loops. We're going to use a triangle here.
Okay. Eli kolmio.
Again, an ancient, I don't know how old it is. I mean, I'm sure the design came up before the name St. Andrew's cross.
Eli tää on kans vanha Saint Andrew. Pyhä joku Andrew. Pyhä Antero. En mä tiedä mikä se on suomeksi.
I think it's beautiful. I think it's really, really pretty cool. Again, we can come in with a circle. We could come in with angled lines, whatever you want to do. This is an excellent exercise for you're building your line, your ability to make straight lines just by moving your arm over parallel, not like this. That's going to give you rounded shapes, but
Eli tää on taas hyvä treeniä tehdä suoria viivoja. Mulla heti lähtee aaltoille.
If you're in a hurry for some reason, you can shade over and then clean up with an eraser. I think it takes more time, but it gives you a different result. Okay, why don't we use our fingers? I can use my finger. Why not? Why not? Because I have oil and it will get smudgy and you'll have dark spots and you will have no control. So it's best to, number one, control your pencil and number 2, control your stump.
Eli jos sormella sotkee, niin sormissa on öljyä ja se tekee tummia ja vaaleita läiskiä sinne, niin se ei ole ihan hyvä.
Now remember, if you keep crossing over, I went vertically, then I went horizontally, now I'm going diagonally. If you keep doing this, the lines will disappear and you just have a beautiful set of shading.
Eli tuolla saa tasasta, kun tekee eri suuntaisia viivoja. Tekee viistoon ja pystyyn.
So one basic basket weave, and it just goes on and on. You can do so many different things. Okay, so you got the gist of this. I want to move on and show you a couple more things that you can do with this, but this is just an obvious. So we've got our square, and our triangles. So you work small, I'm going to work big. Here we go. Here's number 9. Okay, I'm going to move way in on this because I made it so tiny. Let's get you straight. There we go. If I put a dot here and I curve this, I'm paying attention to the inside. So this is like a Gothic arch. My goodness, I don't know what on earth they're drilling out there. This is a very quiet neighborhood. They're digging something up. And Alpo, I want to thank you for not having music on in the background. Oh, it drives me crazy when they're having someone's doing a tutorial and they've got some music in the background. I'm just like, stop. I can't concentrate.
Yeah. I have enough music in the club, Alperuusu club. People can listen there. No need for the drawing.
So isn't this a pretty one? I like this one. I like them all. What can I say?
Yeah. Tässä olisi hyvä mitata että sen saa sitten yhtä pitkäksi ton. Mä en nyt mitannut yhtään. Tein vaan ihan tuntumalla tosta.
Oh, I hope I've left myself enough room. Oh yeah, I can do a small one here. So I'm pretty sure that as people have been watching this, they're coming up with their own ideas. Any comments, Alpha?
No?
No,
not at the moment.
Okay.
Meillä on hiljainen päivä täällä. Hiljainen maanantai.
You can add a snake if you want. You can just endless choices. Okay.
Eikö mitä mä nyt teen? Jos tosta menee päältä, niin sit toi menee päältä.
You can make things asymmetrical. I just want to show you how you can bend things. You can make something bigger. You can make this much bigger, and then this will come at you. Here's our foreshortening and our perspective again. Let me change this a little bit. Now we can also do something cylindrical. By moving the shadows to the edges.
This it reminds me kind of a snake.
Oh yeah.
It could be like that self-eating snake.
Yeah, biting its tail. Yes, yeah. Absolutely. This is the point. It's our imagination needs to be stimulated, and then it can be endless. So when I'm teaching a class of children, I like to, depending, of course, on the teacher, on the age level, on the attitude of the school I'm teaching in. Some schools want a certain thing and no more. So if the teacher is curious and also interested in getting the kids using their imagination, they'll give them extra drawing time. I like to include a little bit of free drawing time, even in my 1-hour classes. And they're not 60 minutes in schools. No way. They're 50 to 55 minutes. So I just have to put the gas on, just really go for it. And then hopefully their teacher will back me up by giving them drawing time so they can apply the lesson. But there's just an example. We can get really involved. So any questions, Alpo, about what we did today?
Yeah.
Okay.
One. So this is the basic, but what if I wanna like fill, let's say, this area here with the nuts?
Oh, okay.
Like this size. So how do I fill the paper?
All right, if we're doing a free form type thing. This is a lot of fun. This involves parallel lines and expanding lines. So, okay, let's take a free form shape. Okay, let's get crazy here. We can do something like this. Okay, so I have created a false plane because this is how powerful line is. I've taken a dot and I've moved it through space. And I've created the illusion of an uneven surface. So now I need to pick a starting point, and then I can go from there. This is something you can do in a coffee shop, at home relaxing,
Or while talking in the phone.
or we're
If you
talking on
use
the
a phone.
Yeah. This is the key right here. This sets up the entire surface, yeah? So knowing my over and my under. And now I got to ask you, am I answering your question?
Yeah. Yeah, this is just a different type of doing it. Yeah.
Okay. There's an artist that does this with pastry crust on her pies, like her dessert. She does fantastic mathematical weavings on dessert. And I thought, wow, but someone's going to eat it? So she takes photographs before they eat it.
Yeah.
And then I can make these thinner or wider as well.
My brain is so here's the
don't
this goes
okay, just remember over under. So if this is under, this is going to go over.
Yeah, I'm just thinking the parallel lines.
They don't have to parallel.
Okay.
Okay, on yours in particular, just think of okay.
So I can because there's
Think
more
of this
space.
as a vanishing point. I'll put my vanishing point here. Okay. So this can actually start off very thin and then get very wide here. Then these can be very thin.
Oh, yeah. So.
And then these can
change the thickness of the.
Yes. You're changing the perspective. Okay, that looks crazy, but this is why you can plot it out ahead of time, but I would only do it with single lines because you can easily get very, very lost.
Elikkä viivan paksuutta voi vaihdella.
And then I would be sure to clean up as I went. Because on something like this, what a mess. Okay, so this goes over, so this goes under. And then this goes over. Now I'm aware of this set of parallel lines. Under, over. Under.
Eikö hetkinen?
Then this is, this has to go this way.
Eikö hetkinen, mitä itse? Toi menee nyt tuolla.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
you got it. You got it. Now don't be afraid to vary the thickness of the lines if you're going to stretch it out.
Yeah.
So this must, I can even make this thicker. Let's see, let's change this a little bit. Okay, this is just from experience. Do not be afraid. This is for the audience. Do not be afraid to make mistakes and do another one.
Eli virheitä ei tarvitse pelätä, että tekee vaan toisen. Nämä on vähän tällaisia, että näihin voi kyllä nopeasti niin kuin hukkua tai tekemiseen. Tämä on mielenkiintoista. This is interesting. You can really dive into it.
Yes. Yes. We must not be afraid to make a mistake and try again, because you will succeed. Sometimes we don't succeed at that moment, but we will.
Yeah.
That's what is so marvelous about working with pencil and working with clay, is they're forgiving. Watercolor is less forgiving, but we can make it do things. I have corrected what I consider a place that I didn't want it to be, and it needed to be changed. You can. That also takes a little practice, making the paint do what you want it to do.
Yeah, when I experimented the watercolor, I noticed that there's much more planning ahead
Yes.
what you are doing than like acrylic, so you can always paint over. But in watercolor you need to make a plan. Okay, this is here, so I need to layer it. What time I'm gonna paint it. What?
Well, we'll get to watercolor in the future. Now, I just, I had never thought of doing anything like this, but now, not even after I finish it, but I would consider doing this whole netting. You can do another drawing underneath. You can set up another net underneath this.
Yeah.
Oh, Alpha, what have you done to me now? If I want to do another net underneath, I have to make this thin enough.
Kokeillaan taas tuosta leventää.
As soon as you start getting really confused, this is when you stop and you go have a glass of water or a cup of tea or a walk outside and then come back fresh. Let's see.
Eli taukoa on hyvä sit pitää, jos meinaa aivot mennä solmuun näiden kanssa.
Okay, under, this is over. This has to go over. That was going to be a mistake. There we go. Now we're back on track. Okay, why is this a good exercise? It is because we have to focus 100% of our attention here. If you aren't focused 100%, you're letting other thoughts come in. And then you need to stop and walk away and move. This is actually a good time to get up and stretch and then come back and continue. So when we're focused 100% here, we don't think about anything else going on around us. And that is wonderful. That is a very good thing.
Tämä on hyvää mielen tyhjennystä, koska sä keskityt täysin tähän kutomiseen.
hope I answered your question.
Yeah.
You don't sound so sure.
I'm just wondering how do we do like different kind of forms that are like these complex nuts.
Oh, okay. Well, this is sort of anticlimactic, but monks did this 2,000 years ago. So there are whole books of their crazy knots.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes.
Crazy nuts.
And there's, oh gosh, what is the name of? Is it a German? Was he German or Austrian? Who worked with impossible shapes. I will have to do the research on that. And I did have a book of impossible shapes. So, what I would like to leave everybody with today is we have all of these wonderful things. I would like everybody to practice making a sphere. And remember how I showed the shading. Before we can get into impossible shapes, we need to be able to do very simple. The simple shapes are very difficult. This sphere is tricky. The light, I would actually like to move the light source up a little bit higher to here. But look at how I'm creating a light source. Just by using curved lines. This line is straight because we're looking straight at it. We need to understand how we create shadows with line, shading with lines. Once we can do that, we can do amazing things.
Eli tämän tarkoitus on, että tehdään viivoilla varjot. Tuon pallon muodon mukaisesti.
So, this is the bottom line for this lesson. Very simple, very important. This is how our brain works.
Eli suorat viivat näyttää litteeltä ja kaarevat viivat näyttää pyöreältä.
And this is what we're going to work on next time, okay?
Okei. Eli tää on ensi kerralla, käydään näitä.
I will talk to you whenever you need me to talk to you. And I will see all of you wonderful people that are watching us. I'll see you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
This is a whole huge lesson. I just want you to play with it. Don't take it too seriously. Just play. Play. And play.
Muistakaa leikkiä tämän asian kanssa, piirtämisen kanssa.
And I'm going to say, hey, hey. Is that right?
Yeah. Hei hei.
Hey, hey. Love you. Bye bye.
Bye. Alright, kiitos kaikille. Jatketaan keskiviikkona.